Get off me, keep off me, old dog. We'll see all over, wiped out. I said to him, give her up. I said to him, give her up. I swore by all I held my sacred.
One morning, as I was sitting stitching by the open window, she burst in and blew at me. Give him up, she screamed. He's mine. Her photographs were kind to her. Seeing her now for the first time, full length in the flesh, I understood why he preferred me.
We were not long together when she smelled the rat. Give up that horse, she said, or I'll cut my throat. Pardon, so help me God. I knew she could have no proof, so I told her I did not know what she was talking about.
What are you talking about? I said, stitching away. Someone yours, give up whom? I smell you off him, she screamed. He stinks of bitch.
So I had him dogged for months by a first-rate man. No shadow of proof was forthcoming. There was no denying that he continued as assiduous as ever. This and his horror of the merely platonic thing made me sometimes wonder if I were not accusing him unjustly. Yes.
What have you to complain of? I said, have I been neglecting you? How could we be together in the way we are if there was someone else? Loving her as I did with all my heart, I could not but feel sorry for her.
Fearing she was about to offer me violence, I rang for Erskine and had her shown out her parting words as he could testify if he is still living and has not forgotten, coming and going on the earth, letting people in, showing people out, what the effect that she would settle my hash. I confess it did alarm me a little at the time.
She was not convinced, I might have known. I smell her off you, she kept saying. There was no answer to this, so I took her in my arms and swore I could not live without her. I meant it, what is more. Yes, I am sure I did. She did not repulse me.
Judge then of my astonishment when one fine morning as I was sitting stricken in the morning room, he slunk in, fell on his knees before me, buried his face in my lap and confessed.
She put a bloodhound on me, but I had a little chat with him. He was glad of the extra money.
Why didn't you get out? I said when he started moaning about his home life. There is obviously nothing between you anymore, or is there?
I confess my first feeling was one of wonderment. What a male.
Anything between us, he said, what you take me for or something machine, and of course with him no danger of the spiritual thing. Then why did you get out? I said I sometimes wondered if he was not living with her for her money.
The next thing was the scene between them. I can't have her crashing in here, she said, threatening to take my life. I must have looked incredulous. Ask Erskine, she said, if you don't believe me, but she threatens to take her own. I said, not yours. She said, no. I said, hers. We had fun trying to work this out.
Then I forgave him to what will love not stoop. I suggested a little jaunt to celebrate the Riviera or darling Gran Canaria. He was looking pale, peaked, but this was not possible just then. Professional commitments.
She came again, just strolled in, all honey licking her lips. Poor thing, I was doing my nails by the open window.